Okay, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this home page and a great example of that Jekyll and Mr. Hyde that I'm referring to. So, this is that featured area, and as you can see, these are again the examples I had. I selected the skill entrepreneurship. That was the original skill I selected. You'll see two here because I added another one while I was in the system. So I can understand, look, entrepreneurship, that's what I selected. There's the foundations. Again, I don't know what managing stress is that really needed to be the featured and delivery tips speaking in public. Here's that titles that I refer to. And okay, all right. She doesn't have anything, so that's kind of that nomenclature inconsistency. And here's the gentleman that sort of lists sort of his accomplishments. And by the way, you can book him. That's what I found really weird. Like, okay, what's next? Your pricing. All right, so here you go with in progress, saved, and the skills you follow. It would be nice because initially when I went into the system, I couldn't remember the skill that I selected. So it'd be nice perhaps if there was text here indicating to me what that is, or somehow maybe a pop up letting me know those are the two skills. I couldn't remember. Eventually I did as I was kind of going through the system. In progress, these are the courses, the content, I should say, that you're taking in progress. You notice this little thing here. No, not that. This here, this tells me it's an audio course. And that's kind of, again, where I talked about the difference between average, below average, whatnot. It's the only time you ever see it. If it's a video course, you don't see a little video thing there. Or video piece of content or whatever. But for them, it does that. Here's something goes in progress. See all, that means those are the other pieces, and this is now the screen you get with content that's in progress. But here's where it kind of starts to become a little funky. You think in progress would be content. Surprise, it's a learning path as well as course, as well as another course. Pretty much all the content are videos. I mean, there is some other stuff in there. There is audio files, there's the videos, there's documents. Of course, then you have your custom that is either going to be documents and videos. But that being said, in progress, here becomes that learning path, and here comes the course. This, by the way, of video. So in progress to me better would be suited as the content itself. You can share it and more, but we won't get back into that. And then we go back to the home screen. Here we go. And save. This is content that I have saved. I can see all the pieces I can add to content. Here's a great example, course video. They're one and the same, by the way. You can't have SCORM courses on here, nor AICC, but you can download AICC. But that's another story. Add to collection, you're not going to see that unless you actually add to a collection.